Salutations everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, BrainBoy20, where we had last left off. We had recently set a team, we'd sent Orlando Doggin's team out to continue with our very first successful long mission. And woe and behold, they shreked the entire mission, giving us such funding and resources as to, hopefully, upgrade the blacksmith once more. I need to get the weapon, as much as I would love to avoid this, I do need to get the weaponsmith up as high as possible. And I need to get that up to 32, so I'm going to hope I can burn through enough of these to pull that off. An additional 10 is just what I'm looking for. Weaponsmithing 4. And now is an excellent time to attempt to kill the ever so lovely necromancer, as we've given another opportunity to fight him, but only now do we have access to a much better set of equipment for our team. So Zalok, Chaos, Pudero, Wakalicious, and Pippin shall be this group. And everyone be at your best, at your ready, for we're definitely going to need you there. Now, knowing that this is a fairly lengthy mission, I will see if there's any camping skills I really would like, or at least a fourth one. I almost want Stand Tall. I know Wakalicious I think has already been upgraded, because every rose has its thorn is an amazing one. As well as Turn Back Time. Pippin. No. Unspeakable Commune. No thanks. Pudero, you're the one most desperately in need of this. As we definitely... Oh, did I put Ab... No, Wakalicious. We have a team of 3 names and 1 unnamed. Guess who's gonna die? The unnamed one. Tactics was potentially... Oh no, Tactics is by far the best I've seen. For 4 for a dodge and crit buff to all companions. I'm actually gonna buy this. And I would love Stand Tall, but I think we can handle a nighttime ambush. Pudero, make sure you have Tactics equipped, and we'll just make sure everyone has their skills at the ready. You all are at max level, your skills are not, but I think we can handle that. Everyone else unequip all trinkets that you don't need, because we're definitely going to need the maxed out power that we can bring to bear. Pudero, you are not the defender that we all hoped you would be. You might have Defender 3, but you're much more about debuffing and buffing allies, as well as messing with the enemy formation. As such, I do not want to give you max damage, but I do want you to go somewhat early. Although the Overture box might actually be helpful for you, as you are more heavily set in your dodge than anything else, or your guardianship. So we can give you the Overture box, and then grant you the Longevity Eye Patch, or no, Sly Eye Patch, to boost your dodge to even greater degrees, so you can be the dodging tank, if that makes any sense. Zalrock, you're already slow, but you are one of our primary damage dealers, especially in this party, so you are going to get the Legendary Bracer. Although Dismas's head might be better for you. No, because you're also incredibly tanky. And the Focus Ring might be good on you, just to ensure that your attacks hit each and every time. Wakalicious, you might have to be a secondary damage dealer, so I might have to give you Dismas's head. But Pippin's definitely going to get Junia's head and a Book of Sanity to make sure he doesn't go insane. Wakalicious, I might actually make you the Trap Caddy, or at least the caddy that's supposed to help us with scouting and otherwise. I mean, this does give you a bunch of stress damage, but I can just give you the Book of Sanity and that should overcome it. Pudero is the dodge monster, but he can also do a fair amount of damage. He only has a slight minus to his accuracy with the Overture box. And then we'll just sort everything by name. And we'll sell off any duplicates when we go on mission. Because our objective is to now take on the Necromancer. performing unspeakable rituals in the shattered halls of your ancestral home. It must be stopped, and from this we will acquire the blasphemous vial. Plague Doctor only. 15 accuracy on ranged skills, increased stun chance, increased blight skill chance, for only a minor increase in stress damage, which we can overcome. Yes, please. And none of you are going on this mission because none of you wouldn't make it. I was originally considering a team consisting of Brava Tanky and a bunch of other people, but this team has enough healing, stress healing, and a bunch of protection skills where I think this could be good for us. So let's provision. Now, of course, we're naturally going to need a bunch of food going through on this mission because I don't want anyone to suffer the stress damage of this. Same with a bunch of torchlight. We're actually going to get 2 shovels just to be certain. Skeleton keys a must, and a second vial of holy water, because you never know when those will come in handy. In fact, we'll even go a little bit higher on food, because sometimes this party will just eat through it for no reason. And let's shove off, shall we?
I entertained a delegation of experts from overseas, eager to plumb the depths of their knowledge and share with them certain techniques and alchemical processes I had found to yield wondrous and terrifying results. Having learned all I could from my visiting guests, I murdered them as they slept.
Little did you know that they came back from the grave to haunt you.
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
I'm guessing he's going to be here, but we are going to check the upper section because that's probably where the secret area is. The sack might be empty, but we can get our first combat test of this group here. Slavering Ghoul and Cultist Gladiator, and we get the surprise off, which is excellent for us. What I'm going to want to do here is I'm going to drop a Weakening Curse on the Slavering Ghoul, because I don't want him to be able to do anything. Naturally, the Battle Ballad's going to go off next to ensure that we have the first strike in next round of combat. And you can drop a Guardianship on Pippin, as we kind of need our healer to not take any hits. Aside from that, Smite... It has a chance of killing you. It has a chance. That chance didn't go off, but that's kind of to be expected. Oh no, you hit one of the next highest damage dealers and tanks of the party. It's just the Howl is more concerned. Or more of concern. Alright, you've defended the ally. I'm going to have you attempt to start crushing the ghoul. There's not going to be any stuns here, but a Battle Ballad will go off to try to increase our crit chance yet again. You can hit both of them. What's your speed? 6 versus his current speed of 7, so he's probably going to go first. Probably. Although a Weakening Curse would be amazing on you. If we stack the debuff to 70%. And Zarok dodges the Madman. Okay, that's actually more annoying than anything else. We'll do a Zealous Accusation.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Because he's not even attacking. We can do a Slice Off. Wakalicious is the secondary damage dealer in this case. No, Tertiary. Can we weaken him further? Okay, he actually resists this time. What's your stun? Your stun is only a measly 39%, so I guess we'll just go for raw damage.
A singular strike.
Oh, 1 HP, and he's only howling because he has such a negative damage. It's supposed to be random. He's dead next turn, so we'll Bulwark of Faith to get the light back up. That's an interesting combo. And we'll do an Inspiring 2. We kind of need to get our stress back down. This is a long road ahead of us, anyway. Aside from this, I guess I could try to kill you with Weakening Curse.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Excellent. Fair amount of food is what we were kind of looking for here. And we'll ignore that because those usually only hurt us. Alright, the Battle of the Marksman. He still has the buffs to stress damage, but I think we're gonna have to stick with the Battle Ballad just to get ready. He still boosts dodge chance, right? No, just speed and accuracy. I would have loved to avoid the amount of damage we're going to be taking from this, but unfortunately my team is going a bit slow here. He's not defended. Do we want to try to insta-kill? We can't do either, so we're just going to guard Pippin. As we're probably going to have to rely on Pippin to start dealing a massive amount of damage and missile artillery to these in the back. Although Zalrock is probably going to need to start getting healed soon enough. Smite the Unholy. There's a decent chance of killing you. Doesn't do much to you, but...
Obliterated.
Should have gone with the Bone Bulwark. That was my mistake for assuming that he wouldn't succeed. A Demon's Pull would be good on you. Oh, and of course we miss. They don't bleed, though, is the only thing, so we can't actually get close to killing them in any way, shape, or form. Although, with the speed buff that we have here, I'm just going to start trying to drop stress on the party. I think we can afford to do that right now. Excellent. The man who can tank beyond compare. And a zealous accusation should finish him off.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Well, you try to stun him. Fails miserably. Although he's definitely going to need some healing. We still have one more round of the buff, so we'll take this time to ensure his stress is down to a minimum. Now you, on the other hand... Yeah, we'll crush the marksman.
Give them no quarter.
With only the Bone Bulwark, we can spend the rest of the time healing, as long as we can keep him down. This fight shouldn't last much longer. And he resists the bleed. Yeah, we can do some more stress reduction on you. It's good to keep Zalrock healed. Oh, Putero, you sadden me. Of course he gets one more swing off. Oh no. Do we have a chance to get... No, we don't, because he's gonna go... What's your speed? 4? Eh. You can sit Bulwark of Faith. Just be at the ready. He can take a hit. It's not that bad for us. I'm gonna just hit him. Putero, you can get some stress reduction. And we'll try to heal you one more time. Pippin seems to be rolling 7 a lot.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
It's a locked sarcophagus. Walkalicious, open it, will you? Oh no. Bleed. I mean, Walkalicious is going to be the target of the next bout of healing. Well, there's nothing going on up here. We could probably have him do some trap disarmament. There's a 125% chance of disarming traps, after all. And it doesn't hurt us that heavily if we're going up here. I do also kind of want to burn some torches before I get to guaranteed treasure below. This is so far an excellent scouting chance. Oh. What is your scouting chance, by the way? I'm curious. It doesn't tell me. Not here, anyway. No, fair enough. We'll keep going. There's 2 battles ahead of us, which I think we can afford. Is that the sparkle of coin you see, Pippin? Is it? No, it's Blight. Of course, you two are just going to be loot whores. Come on, the main DPSs are on the
Finding the
front.
stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
And you're both in the right position, so let's keep going. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. That is not okay at all. Heal our friend. I'm going to need him. Yep, here come the diseases. Oh, no diseases this time. Fantastic. Didn't feel like dealing with any of these. Now let's kill
Another
you.
abomination, cleansed from our lands.
Yeah, Pippin just laughs at your concept of trying to hit him. Who do I want to hit next? Well, if I hit one of you, you die instantly. I guess the stun is more important.
Back to the pit.
Plus, we have a decent chance of going before him. Anyone else need healing? Yeah, you could take some stress reduction. Also, we're just trying to keep our stress low before we get to the final fight. And if anyone needs really, like, any healing whatsoever, you can take a little bit. I said little. Apparently you overheal him to such an insane degree. Anyway.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
We are pushing on to the task's end, as I'm pushing on life. Ugh. You know, talking about the game constantly, while fun for me, is probably not that entertaining for the lot of you. If that's the only thing I talk about. All of these fat asses keep eating. Walkalicious, I'm honestly surprised. Like, you have Plutomania, right? Oh, no, Heliomania. Ugh. Ugh. Anyway.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Oh no, there's the Bone Commander. That's what I was afraid of. I believe it's time that we start dealing with some of these threats before they get a chance to continue growing. And of course, you're literally left at one. Please do a battle ballad and get ready to dodge.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And the Bone Commander is in the back, which is the ground pound, which is the stun. But thankfully, it's kind of worthless on the lot of you, so let's try to buff our crit chance and see if we can just crit them to death before they have a chance to react. Should I bring the Bone Commander to the front? No, we'll weaken him. Uneducated savage indeed. Now, if you could be so kind as to defend Zarok, because I do have a plan. Zealous accusation? No, we're gonna smite.
Annihilated.
Couldn't agree more. And there's the... Never mind the very low stun chance. Keep going. It's kind of sad that we don't have a Vestal in any of this, although, honestly, I don't think the Vestal was doing much else for us. I can hit you with a Rampart, can't I? Can I stun you? I thought as much. The Demon's Pull. And then we'll see if we can take down the Bone Commander before he can do much else. Crushing blow on Pudoro, but his massive dodge says no. I don't know, so I keep trying to find other things to talk about aside from the game, but I'm not particularly good at that.
The ground quakes.
At least the game remains entertaining enough for background stuff.
Their cursed champion falls.
And speaking of
This
champions...
expedition at least promises success.
Speaking of champions, I'm supposed to go... Occasionally I talk about the fact that I actually run RPs outside of role-playing games on the channel. Well, I don't run them, but I'm a part of them. And my friends and I have been doing a massive Only War one with two separate groups. One that fell to chaos, and one that remains loving and adoring to the Emperor. Now, we have a champion system. Who are you? I see that battle. If it's the Collector again, I swear I'm going to throttle you. Oh. A gargoyle. I've never seen you before. I don't intend to let you live. Oh, yes. I don't know what I expected from a gargoyle. Well, we got one more shot to try to kill it before it gets a chance to act. What is up with the gargoyle? I'm sorry, this is now insanely interesting. This is the first time we've seen a different enemy type aside from the ones that we fought before. Perhaps we finally hit a new content boundary. or they're finally going to send other things our way. Grim Harvest. Wakalicious crits on the wrong man, not like it matters. He crit, period. And that's good enough for me. Anyway, as I was saying, in the Only War setup, I am a part of the Emperor adoring people as a member of the illustrious Death Corps of Krieg.
Be gone, fiend. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
We have a lot of other things. Like, a lot. I'm gonna ditch the bandages for gold, in all honesty. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm a part of the illustrious Death Corps of Krieg, and I've been recently promoted to Brigadier General, as we've been running this campaign for about 3 months now. Tuesday and Thursday of each week. In addition to me going to work. No, not going to work, because those are my class days. In addition to me going to classes on those days, there's been like a huge block of time.
As the light gains purchase,
done
spirits
nothing.
are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Or I do nothing. And now I've been given an opportunity to go mess with the enemy champion, as for the final stage we are at the Cadian Gate. The allies mustered by the Chaos Forces are now assaulting our world, or the world of Cadia that we've been tasked to defend. As such, today being Wednesday, the Chaos Forces are being run. And they have their champion there this day, who's being played by my friend Brian, who's become a champion of Chaos Undivided. Now, anyone who's there of the Emperor's side actually gets a little scene
Eradicated.
where they get to go mess with someone on the opposing side. And personally, I'm just halfway curious to see what I can do, as I have been given a few buffs in order to remain in line, because the Chaos Group has access to all the Black Crusade mutations, which for those who don't know, the Black Crusade mutations in any other system, especially with those where you could effectively deliberately select what mutation you get, is a pretty insane power boost.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
We're gonna ditch the medicinal herbs. And as such, my Kriegsman ended up with a toughness modifier of 11, which for those wondering... Oh, we have a map. For those wondering, a toughness mod of 11 means that for every time I would take damage, I resist 11 of it overall. Which is glorious. Because in Dark Heresy, not Dark Heresy, but in Only War, 11 damage is like on the lower end of the scale, but is about how much damage it takes for you to be put on the crit table, which the crit table is what actually kills you. Whose traits do I want to try to fix? In all honesty, we're probably going to try to fix Pudoro, because as much as I would like to fix you, no one else is really that bad off as Pudoro, so we're going to give some holy water. The ritual doesn't actually get rid of traits. Well, disappointing, but not that bad. And as such, right after this boss fight is over, I'm going to go and head straight on over to the Only War group and see what I can do to mess with them. Although this is not the actual session where anyone's supposed to die, so we might have a few bouts of engagement, but I also want to kind of gauge my strength before we get our final level ups, as I believe we have 4 more before we're fully leveled characters, which is probably where the final boss will take place. I'm actually going to weaken and curse the Bone Commander this time around, as how about we don't get hit by him? As Pudoro takes a crit to the face. Battle Ballad. That's a distinct necessity. And I'm going to Defender Zarok, as you kind of use the defense. Like, I took this 35% protection to prevent that sort of damage from happening. And Zealous Accusation makes no difference whatsoever, so we're just going to start wailing. Okay, you can pull the Bone Noble first. Or forward first. And you can just keep battle balloting. We're going to see if we can get our crit chance up high enough to actually make a massive dent. Well, because this is the time constraint I'm suffering from, I am going to have to start moving more quickly than this. You don't have that high of a stun resist, so I could try to stun you. Inevitably it fails, but there's always the chance. Oh. Well. I guess it works.
Decimated.
I know our Bone Noble to deal with. Fantastic. Crushing Blow happens again, and unfortunately Putero takes another crit to the face. Which now is an excellent time to make sure Putero does not take another. Heal. Does your crit chance actually also improve your crit chance on people such as Putero? I'm curious. Although I don't think I'll be able to find out. I'm hoping that another Zealous Accusation will finish him off, leaving only the Bone Commander. He's not defended anymore, but Zalrock didn't get crit on at least. Honestly, you need it more. You can take the stress reduction. We'll hand out a little bit of healing here and there. This should be the last turn that this is alive, so we're gonna give it our all.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
And the harder they fall. Now we have a chance for busts, but I actually want other things aside from that. Although I could probably ditch a shovel or two, but that doesn't actually free up any space. Oh no, we could ditch the citrines. Those just aren't worth it. Alright, we have 2 more room battles before we just have a bunch of exploring, and another slavering ghoul. At least we're not facing full parties all the time. That annoys the ever-living heck out of me. Yeah, we'll start going with Battle Ballad. We'll get ready. Yeah, no, you're rending Putero. You're rending the tank. The tank is doing his job. And how about you defend our Jester? I get the distinct feeling that he's gonna get smacked in the face. Never mind.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Never you mind. I don't know what I was talking about. Got him. You can come close. No cigar, but you came very close. We'll battle Ballad once more. He's defended, he can do whatever he wants. Yeah. Fix that, please. Rampart on you? No. Yeah, he's gonna die to a Zealous Accusation. I might as well try to stun the ghoul, but that didn't work. Yeah, there's the stun on Pippin. Yep, couldn't avoid that one. But after a Zealous Accusation, we only have a ghoul left. Inspiring Tune. Do I want to defend anyone in particular? No. We're just gonna go attack, attack, attack. Hope we get lucky. There's no more Zealous Accusations, and these two should be able to finish off the ghoul given time. At least you didn't hit the person that kind of needed to stay around, or to stick around for healing honestly, the Jester needs it the most. A full heal on the Jester is fantastic. He also kind of needs to reduce his own stress. Just casually playing the lute until he's no longer going crazy. Guess you could say he's fiddling while the world around us is burning. That's actually kind of perfect timing. He's fiddling while the world around us is
A
burning.
victory. Perhaps the turning point.
When has it been the turning point? We aren't following that. No. How about we not? Of course we have to fight these tanky ones again and again and again. I don't particularly hate them, it's kind of annoying. Kind of. Zalrock actually kind of needs the healing. Putero can go one turn without. And I was right, because Zarok is going to get smacked in the face repeatedly. So, do you have like a goblet of blood? Is that what you're trying to tempt him with? You resist both. I guess we will defend Zarok as he gets ready to start hitting him as hard as he can. Let's see if we can DPS race the Bone Commander. Pippin, that's kind of not the role we need for a man like this, or a man of this stature. Now, of course, I'm probably not going to move you, but the stun is fantastic. That's exactly what I was looking for. At least one turn without him doing anything. And oh no, Putero's getting a bit of stress. No, he's not. He says, how about we don't get blood on my suit? I was about to say, how about I get my blood on yours, but that doesn't make much sense.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
Pippin? Pippin. I've asked you this once, and I'll ask you again. Can you successfully heal your ally for a decent... There we go. There you go. That's how you do it.
Masterfully executed.
And Putero doesn't care. He's gonna kill you either way. Oh, as soon as Zarok is no longer under Putero's protection.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Can you stop? Like, can you stop hitting Putero? He doesn't deserve this. He only deserves to crush you with it. He only deserves to crush your bones. You know what? You know what? I'm tired of you. Get over here. Yes, you resist the movement. That's hilarious. Die. I said, die. You see? The man says die. Zarok shows you what you're supposed to do on the script. Alright? You do it when the man tells you to die. He means you are supposed to die at this specific time. Heal him. There we go. Now there's your decent healing. Honestly, can Rampart... If we can stun you, that'd be fantastic. I'd like another turn of doing nothing but just recovering. Like one spare turn of just healing. I'm gonna go check because the Facebook chat is definitely going crazy. Okay, no, this is our side's Facebook chat.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Alright, what do we get here? Onyx bust, gold food. Can't fit any more busts, but we kind of don't need a ton more. Admittedly, these are more valuable to us in the long run, but I think I could ditch these busts here. Because it's a necromancer, he probably uses... No, because they use bleed more than anything else, so I kind of made the wrong decision, as much as I have like more anti-venoms. But you never know, we might encounter some more poison than anything else, so let's just keep going, shall we? Alright, who wishes to take on the trap? How about the one with 125% trap disarm? Came from nothing, but I will not end with nothing. It was trapped, wasn't it? Oh no! Alright, did we not see what's over here? Oh, free torch. We'll just...
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Make more room. There's honestly not much room we can make. We could, like, dump a lot of food, but... Yeah, we'll leave that gold behind, because we don't need that much, he says. Of course, I have to open my mouth, and being the antithesis of luck, it must immediately bite me. Alright, what does the scouting show us? Vegeta, what's the scouter say? Max 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to assume that we don't have like 3 combats in between us and the next location.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
We'll take the gold. Alright, what's the scouting say? Okay. I highly doubt there's going to be 3 room battles in a row here, so I think now's a good time to use the firewood.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
This should give us the final buff we're looking for. So, of course, I want to use tactics. Most likely maintain equipment. Zealous speech, well, nice. We don't actually have a need of it. Every rose has its thorns. Probably the best chance we got. And then we could use Tiger's Eye. Then I just need dark... Yeah. Okay, we got it. So Dark Strength will go on Zarok. We'll probably use Every Rose as its thorn, because that will just counteract that. And then we'll use Tactics. The key to continued heartbeat is to move your feet. And then we will drop Every Rose has its thorn and Tiger's Eye. Then we'll drop Tiger's Eye on Zarok, as he's definitely the damage dealer at this point. Lose not your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. Let's go to rest. Which honestly is something I need because my own schedule keeps...
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Of course, you guys go backwards. That's fantastic. Grim Harvest. Let's punish them for them trying this on us.
Precision and power.
Oh wait, that's actually pretty bad for us because now we can't use the Holy Lance. But Wakalicious dodges almost immediately. Grave Nibble Pippin is basically not what I was looking
blow
for.
to body and brain.
That was not what I was looking for. That is not helpful. Rampart on you. You don't get a chance to act. But he resists. Move forward. Get ready. Alright. Here's more diseases. I would have loved to avoid that, but we're probably going to get 2 really horrible diseases on both of us immediately because of a nighttime ambush. And up just the one. Everyone get ready, we need to sing the song to you, the song of our people, and the song of your death.
Executed with impunity.
Futuro is definitely close enough. Zarok's the one that really needs to be that close, though. This counts as 1 combat, so hopefully there's not 2 more. Hopefully the last combat I take is here.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Oh, of course. You go before him. You can anti-venom. Weakening Curse, which will kill him.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Well, that was unnecessarily painful. Just move you all back to your proper positions. And let's get a move on. We have a room battle with Curio up ahead, as well as a Curio in between us and them. So let's see what the sack contains. Mr. Sacks is a little bit of gold. Honestly, I'm going to keep a hold of the shovel just in case. Just in case there's something else there. Which there very well can be.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
And there's a suit of armor. Gargoyle and Cultist Enchantress. We're of course going to definitely do a battle ballad because I definitely want the crit chance to be insane. Demon's Pull Enchantress, but misses because his accuracy is now awful. This can't kill, but we can definitely get close enough. Now if I crush you, would you die? No. We'll guard our ailing. We'll guard our ailing Pippin, who could definitely get hit by this quite easily. You resist them. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Oh, you're marked. Fantastic.
Exposed to a killing blow.
That's a lot of buffs and debuffs on one man. This is actually concerning. Hello, lady, get over here. You know what? No, Grim Harvest won't actually do anything, just Battle Ballad. Quit it. A Pudoro, seriously. They really don't like you. That's a stun. Yeah, I had a feeling. Alright, we are gutting you immediately. And Pudoro gets a chance at revenge on you. Although now's the time to really heal. Oh, he brought himself closer. Fantastic. That'd be really, really weird, I realize, if the... Oh, wait a minute. We don't need a Battle Ballad. What I could actually do here is... No, we'll do stress reduction. We'll do some stress reduction now because I do need to actually get to the gargoyle, but you don't do enough damage to pull that off. Ooh, that's a stun I really didn't want to see. Although a rampart would be fantastic. Alright, Pippin should go early-ish. Should go early-ish. Pull them forward, or at least clear the corpses. And you'll get a flurry of claws off, but that's not like I can really do much about that. Do I even have Dismas's head in the party? I think this is the first time I actually haven't used it. I'm impressed. You're all faggots.
Well struck.
Well, you know what they say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words leave deep scars that never heal. And I think Zarok is really, really good at that. Stress. Just relax, unwind, let us take out the last gladiator.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Oh no, there's actually nothing here that could use a shovel. We'll shove the deeds onto the shovel. Antivenoms will keep. I expect we're probably going to need the food, but I doubt we're going to really need the holy water, so... And we also didn't find anything that actually has the skeleton key, so we'll actually take the gold over the skeleton key. And we'll stop. The antique suit of armor stands amidst the ruins. Had no effect. Had no effect. Had no effect. Armor protects the hero with a knightly aura. And more dodge and protection until you camp. There's probably something that'd be useful on that, but not anything I would know. Alright, some de-stressing is definitely in order. Good job. And now we activate Torch.
The light, the promise of safety.
And holy water. We are ready.
Towering, fierce, terrible. Nightmare-made material.
We are going to weaken you immediately, because this is definitely the Necromancer. Or I should say the Necrodancer. Alright, battle ballads, battle ballads, battle ballads. We need our buffs and healing to go forward from this. We're gonna try and stun you. With a crit, that was very, very successful as far as I can tell. And you can barely not kill that. Weakening curse on you is not out of the question. Which, there we go. Alright, we've almost got our max crit rating set up. And thankfully you don't get 2 actions in a single turn. What is your stun? Far beyond anything I could do. Well, let's just...
A devastating blow.
Hammer you a question. I mean, this is definitely the workings of a new A-team. Oh my gosh. Heal this man, because he's going to need it. He is going to get a turn. I can't stop that from happening. And the third battle ballad means we're at max crit chance.
Impressive.
Light him up, up, up. Light him up, up, up. If flesh is willing.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration. A powerful blow.
Okay, then. Well, we're critting down the Necromancer at a rate I don't think I've ever seen in a long, long time. In fact, let's once again, he's a tertiary damage dealer. We don't need much else. Oh my gosh. We just need one more turn on him. One more turn.
Even reanimated bones can fall. Even the dead can die again.
We'll definitely take that. Food amongst all. We'll take the torch. And that is the end of this mission. Let us return to the hamlet with our spoils. Now you have nothing to say? Nothing even snide or snarky? That's right, narrator. We have been victorious this day. We collected a fair amount of heirlooms. Maybe we'll be able to get our guild hall up to snuff as well. But that's it for now. Or at least that's it for this episode. When we finalize and see what Zarok has gained. Of course Zarok gets the Black Plague. Why wouldn't he? I think Zarok's been like the one who's been in and out of the sanitarium for
In
days.
truth, I cannot tell how much time has passed since I sent that letter.
I think he's been the one that was just, I'm going to be diseased at all times, don't mind me. But we have a bunch of level 4s, meaning we have a little group that can take on a few more. We can even bring Laughing and Foster back into the mix, although Fluffy Cthulhu and Reynold are still beyond anything the rest of the team is able to achieve as of yet. Although I think we'll bring back Team B for the next episode. But until then, I hope you've all enjoyed watching this episode of Darkest Dungeon. I know I definitely enjoyed playing it. I've been BrainBoy20 and I'm signing off. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment, or subscribe, where it helps out a great deal. And I'd love to hear from you all. And I hope to see you all next time. Farewell.